Hey there. So today's obviously going to be a bit of a different kind of a video. If you follow me over on Instagram, you will know that I'm a bit of a toy collector. Now, for many years, I've collected highly detailed, nice figures. Autobots, roll out. But the past few months or so, I've actually gotten into collecting Funko Pops. I didn't think I was going to get into them at first, but I bought one, and one turned into two, and two turned into 1,000. You can't even see them all on the camera. I couldn't get a good angle to show everything. But these two shelves are full, and then I got two shelves over here. But anyway, I decided I'm going to just show a little bit at a time and just see what you all think. And if you all like this, I'll definitely keep up the series. Today's is going to be my top 5 Marvel Pops, and these are Marvel Pops that I own. I know that there's thousands out there, and there's so many cool ones to pick from, but these are just the top 5 that I personally own, and I think I own some pretty damn cool ones. For today's video, I will be using poppriceguide.com to show some of the prices and kind of, relatively what these pops are worth. I'm not sponsored or anything by the website. I just genuinely like to use it. It helps me keep track of my pops, keep track of what they're worth, like what my top 10 most expensive are and stuff like that. So if you haven't checked out that website and you collect pops, I would definitely recommend checking it out. Alright, so coming in at number 5 is going to be Hulkbuster. Let's settle down, big guy. This is the number 73 Hulkbuster, the original Hulkbuster from Age of Ultron, not the Infinity War one. I'm not a big fan of the Infinity War redesign in general, so I'm also not a big fan of that pop. But I love, love, love the Age of Ultron Hulkbuster. I feel like it was a great adaptation from the comic Hulkbuster into, the new MCU Hulkbuster. I think he looks fantastic. And I was super excited to get this pop. I actually fairly recently got him. I've been wanting him. He was one of the ones I wanted before I got into pops. I was like, just because I love Iron Man. I'm an Iron Man enthusiast. I don't even know how many Hulkbusters and Iron Man and just everything. I absolutely love them. On poppriceguide.com, he's going to come up to $22, and this is as of the moment of the recording. The prices fluctuate and things change, so this is just at the moment. Out of all the armors that Iron Man has, Hulkbuster was always just one that really stood out to me because it's the Hulkbuster. I mean, you want to see that big battle, like big climatic battle against Hulk, and it's always just a big brutal fest of awesome adrenaline, and that's the reason Hulkbuster made number 5 for me. Alright, so coming in at number 4 is the Target exclusive Killmonger number 279 that is supposedly glow in the dark. He's not really glow in the dark. If you get it pitch black, absolute darkness, you can kind of barely see something, but it's not worth mentioning, honestly, that it's glow in the dark. That's not a sell point. Funko has kind of had this problem multiple times with other pops, but I think this is the absolute worst one for glow in the dark. I don't think they should have, once they tested it, they should have just been like, no, this is not working, because it is just on the lines. And it's not, some of the pops that are like the whole things are glow in the dark, or like Reinhardt here, his head, if you can see him, his head's glow in the dark, and that works out pretty well. It's not, again, not like super glow or anything. It's pretty hard to actually get his work. I don't think I've seen any Funko glow in the dark that is actually glows in the dark pretty well. But Killmonger, they should have just scrapped it and just painted it. Putting that aside, he is absolutely sick. He is insane looking. Not to mention that he was just phenomenal in the Black Panther movie. Like, really just awesome villain. The lines all down his suit and everything just looked incredible. He's holding his 2 weapons in his hand, and it is just a super, super awesome pop. It is a little bit pricey for some people, $30 on the pop price guide at the moment. But if you want to get a really cool pop, if you enjoy the Black Panther movie, you enjoyed Killmonger, $30 for this pop would be a pretty good deal. Now, I already said that I'm a big fan of the Hulkbuster battle. It's always awesome to see the brawl, so it should come at no surprise that number 3 is the 10-inch Hulk from Thor Ragnarok. Hulk smash! No, not that Hulk. This Hulk. This is a Target exclusive, number 241, and it is currently $36 on the pop price guide. I got super lucky, and I actually saw him at Target. I didn't even know it existed, because like I said, I just fairly got into collecting pops, and I haven't really been searching, looking. I've just kind of been buying things when I see them. I'm like, oh, that looks cool. I'm gonna buy that. He was $30, I believe, at the store. So, you know, pretty expensive for a pop, but I really debated because I was like, man, $30? You know, it's one thing to buy a pop like after it's not for sale anymore and you buy it on eBay or something and, you know, the prices go up and whatever. That's understandable. You can't buy it at the store for $10 anymore, whatever it is. But I was like, $30 for a pop. And I really debated. I think I picked him up and put him down like 3 times, but I left the store with Hulk. He just had to be mine. As you saw, I have other Hulks, highly articulated ones and everything, but a 10-inch bobblehead Hulk, it was just a must-have. Coming in at number 2 is the FYE exclusive Carnage, also known as Axe Hands Carnage, number 372, and he's currently $22 on the price guide. In my opinion, worth way more than that. Like, I would have probably paid $50 for this. And I will say that I've seen him before, like just through pictures and stuff, but seeing him in real life, I saw him at a comic shop, a local comic shop. And when I saw him in person, it made the whole difference. If you look around his body, all of his black textures are actually raised up. So most pops are pretty smooth and just rounded off, and he has this crazy cool textures, not to mention the axe hands, which is just insane. This is one of the coolest pops I've ever seen for sure. Definitely one of my favorites. I'm a big fan of Spider-Man and all his symbiote enemies. Obviously, Carnage and Venom sit atop as the kings. Carnage, though, is just so much more brutal. Carnage is just the ultimate badass that is just bloodthirsty and just evil and just awesome. And this pop definitely does him justice. There are other Carnage pops, but to me, none of them come close to the Axe Hands Carnage. And that's why he's going to sit at the number 2 spot on my list. And now for the number 1 spot, it should come as no surprise. This spot is reserved for an Iron Man. Like I said, huge Iron Man fan. Out of all my collectibles, I don't think I have anything more than I have Iron Man. Number 1 goes to the Walgreens exclusive Light Up Iron Man from Avengers Infinity War, number 380, currently $20 on the price guide. Avengers Infinity War was just spectacular. Everyone knows that it's just amazing. To many people, their favorite movie, myself included, although still a big fan of Iron Man 1. The fact that they got so many characters into one movie, for the most part, everyone had their moments and everything seemed to flow super smoothly. It's just a film miracle. Obviously, Iron Man had some crazy new upgrades in this movie, unlike anything we've ever seen before. The nanotech was just so cool to watch. Like, when I was in the theater watching that movie and seeing him transform the first time, you know, like in the trailer and everything, when his suit goes all over him, it's just so cool. Like to see it, you know, come in through a suitcase or fly out of the sky in a pod or whatever and hook to him. That's cool. But the nanotech was by far the coolest we have ever seen. Not to mention when he like changes his arms into guns and he starts blasting people and doing all kinds of crazy cool stuff. That suit was just the sickest thing ever. So now less about the movie and more about the pop, which was inspired by the movie. First of all, he lights up. And there's not a lot of pops that you would really want to light up, but Iron Man is the pop to light up. His cannon glows, his chest and eyes glow. He is just so absolutely cool looking when you do light him up. Not to mention, most pops don't really have a base other than, you know, like the generic black bases some of them have or clear bases that some of them have. But he actually has this cool platform of rocks that he stands on when he was fighting Thanos to, recreate the scene a little bit. So you have a couple unique points here. So he lights up, he has his own unique stand, which is memorable. You know, even though it's just a pile of rocks, you know where that pile of rocks is from. Obviously, this pop isn't a bobblehead. I'm pretty sure basically all Marvel Pops are bobbleheads. This one can't be because, you know, it has electronics and lights up and needs to get up into his head so his eyes can light up. Not really a negative in my opinion. If you are like really diehard, must be a bobblehead, I guess this could be a negative for you, but I don't see it as one. For the most part anyway, I think they just sit on a shelf and people don't really go around bobbing their heads. I could be wrong. Is that your kink? Anyhow, I just think this is one of the most unique pops that has come out, and like I said, huge fan of Iron Man, so it's just major points for me. Maybe this, this isn't going to be everyone's number one pop, but if you love Iron Man, I was so excited to see this. Another cool thing about this pop is it is a Walgreens exclusive, and in my opinion, Walgreens exclusives are kind of the easiest to get. When something comes out and it's a Hot Topic exclusive, an FYE exclusive, or definitely like some kind of online exclusive, it can feel really hopeless to try to get it, at least for the retail price. Obviously, you can go pay $50 more and get it on eBay. Now, maybe I just have really bad luck with Hot Topic and FYE and in other places. Maybe I have really good luck with Walgreens. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Like I said, I'm pretty new into the pop collecting game, so excuse me if I'm lacking some knowledge. But that's just my personal experience, and I've got some other really cool, really sick pops from Walgreens. I think they've been getting a lot of really cool ones lately. But that's going to be it for my top 5 Marvel Pops. So I did finally decide to add this to my channel. I've been debating for a while now because it is a gaming channel, but at the same time, this is a big part of me and who I am, and I think it's also nerd culture, so I think it fits pretty well. I think there's a lot of people that would watch my content that are also collecting pops because it's kind of a trendy thing to do, and I'm a toy collector, so it's just in my blood. But if you enjoyed the video, please leave me a like because it actually does help my channel grow, and I really appreciate it when you do that. Let me know down in the comments what you want me to talk about next in the next Funko Pop video. Is it going to be Star Wars, Overwatch, Breaking Bad? There's somewhere up there. I have a bunch of ideas, so I do have like 4 or 5 more ideas currently in my head, and there will be more coming. I don't know how regularly you all want to see this. I don't know if I want to do Funko videos maybe once a month, once every 2 weeks, or I don't know, because I primarily want to keep the channel about gaming. If you're new to the channel and want to check out some funny gaming videos, I would highly suggest checking out the rest of my content. Play a variety of different games, and in general, just try to have a good time with them and have fun with my friends. But that's it for today. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day.